doing something active purely for the fun of it, I thought is extremely overlooked, if I'm being completely honest. I've had a conversation about it with a friend a while back now, and we both find ourselves saying the same thing. Whenever somebody asks us, why do you train at the gym? Which is quite a common question you encounter. The simple answer is for fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy being active. I enjoy working out. I enjoy moving in any capacity. And days like today remind me that there is something fun out there for anyone. And whenever something is getting boring, there's always something fun you can do, right? Now, I don't care if you haven't done any physical exercise in years, or if all you do is a walk, or so on and so forth. Until you've tried every single physical activity that society has to offer, you can't tell me that there's nothing out there that you will enjoy doing on a regular basis that will stimulate you both mentally and physically and fulfill you and fill you with nothing but joy and pure enjoyment. Today I climbed for the first time in God knows how long, and I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. It was a shame that I didn't get to stay there for as long as I would have liked, because climbing, anybody who's climbed before knows that it's something that is so easy to get lost in. It's so incredibly easy to get lost in. You could spend 5-6 hours in the gym and you don't even realize it. It's wild. But it just got me thinking, like, why don't we have fun? Why don't we have fun? Why isn't that more common? It's more common for people to go to the pub than to go to a climbing wall, a climbing club, a climbing gym, whatever you want to call it. However, people don't realize that it's really common to find little communities at climbing just being an example off the top of my head because I've just been there, where you'll sit down, you have a beer, you have a climb, you might take a rest an hour later, chill out, sit down, have another beer, have a climb. It really be like that. But that to me, that sounds way better than sitting on your ass and doing absolutely nothing. Why isn't going to trampoline parks more common, or even just going to the gym for social reasons, and making it a fun experience rather than something that's also serious? I don't believe it needs to be serious all the time. I don't believe that. Whilst I believe in having a plan and going to the gym with goals to achieve, I don't believe in. I need to be careful here. I don't believe in that being everything. The second you stop having fun, when the fun stops, you have to stop. That's the harsh reality. And not necessarily stop exercising, but find something more fun to do. You don't want to drive yourself into a brick wall. You don't want to go head first into a plateau and stay there because you think that that's the only option you have. Nah, in many ways, taking a break, trying something new is one of the healthiest things you can do. And if anything, it may even allow you to love the thing that you very briefly lost joy with even more. You go and you take some time out from either your environment or the specific activity. You try a new activity. You learn a new skill. You learn to play a new sport or a new game. And then you go back to what it is that you find yourself doing the majority of the time, and it's only natural that you will feel somewhat more of an affinity towards it. You'll feel more connected with it, because you learn to appreciate it more, right? For what it does for you, what it brings to you. And whilst I didn't experience that today because I trained before I climbed, I even enjoyed training more today because I was training knowing that, okay, your reward is climbing. Get this workout done. Get it done well. Get it done quickly. At a high intensity. The sooner you get it done, the more intense you work out, then the quicker you get to go climbing. And that was a really nice headspace to be in as well. Like, how is that for some motivation? You set yourself goals in the gym and the reward is more exercise, and that exercise is just fun, something you enjoy, something you find pleasure in, something that is joyful to you. Yeah, it doesn't always need to be so serious, man. And in many ways, this is a reminder to myself as much as I'm trying to remind anybody who needs to be reminded. Just go and have some fun, like whatever that may be. Like, look what strongmen do. They throw kegs around the place. Look what gymnasts do. They spend all day doing handstands and pull-ups and Look what powerlifters do. They just spend all day lifting shitloads of weight. Look what, I don't know, footballers do. They could just do kick-ups for 2 hours, because why not? Just go and have fun, man. Just go and have fun. You'll never actually be worse for it. That's the beautiful thing about fun activities, exercise, sorry. You'll never be worse for going to a trampoline park with friends, or going to a climbing wall, or going to the gym, or going to play football. Unless you do something stupid or you unfortunately get injured, you're not going to be worse for it. Worst case scenario, what? You learn a new skill, or you realize that you're not as good as something that you thought you might be, so you've got a lot to learn in a new skill. All right, cool. Then you either decide, yeah, I want to stick at this and I want to get competent, or nah, this isn't really for me. I want to go and do something else that is slightly easier and more enjoyable. Who knows? Just have fun, man. It's not that deep. Just stay active. Have fun. It's better than going to the pub or to a club or a bar. But yeah, if you made this far, thank you very, very much. And as you may well know by now, I shall see you tomorrow.